Okay, so Kyle, I got a good question. We get a lot of interest as to why everything someone has to do in a township, they got to have a land use permit in a zone township. So the question that we got is, basically, I own property in a township, and why is it that I always have to get a land use permit for everything that I do, including things that don't require a building permit?
Right, and this is an interesting question, I guess, to start off. The premise behind the land use permit, and which may also be called a zoning permit in other places, is to determine compliance with the municipality or township's zoning ordinance. And kind of the compliance terms are, does it meet the setback requirements of building a shed somewhere? Or for example, in this case, to determine what the specific requirements for a land use permit for individual township, you'd have to look at the township's zoning ordinance. So it's everybody's kind of least favorite answer. It depends in this case. You can have scenarios where you don't need a building permit, but you do need a land use permit because you need to determine the land use compliance, like compliance with setbacks and the other requirements in the zoning ordinance, but you don't need a building permit to build something, say, like a fence or something minor. So that would be kind of the answer to that question.